Hi, I'm Bella. I know Q4 of 2021 feels like forever ago, but I'm going to be giving a quick recap of Matthew Gardner's 2021 Q4 Western Washington real estate market update. For those of you who don't know, Matthew Gardner is Windermere's chief economist, and he gives fabulous insights into the market. Let's start with home sales. In the final quarter of 2021, 22,161 homes sold, representing a drop of 5.2% compared to the same period in 2020 and down 18.8% from the third quarter. The reason there were lower year-over-year sales is simply because the number of homes for sale was down more than 30%. The drop between third and fourth quarters is likely due to seasonality changes in the market. The ratio of pending sales demand to active listings supply showed sales outpacing listings by a factor of 5.2. The market supply is very much depleted, and unfortunately, it's unlikely enough homes will be listed this spring to satisfy the demand we've been seeing. Home prices, on the other hand, rose 15.1% compared to a year ago, with an average sale price of just a hair over $711,000. This was 2.1% lower than in the third quarter of 2021. Mortgage rates rose more than 0.2% between the third and fourth quarters, which may have impacted prices as well. Affordability constraints continue to grow, which is also likely to have played a part in slowing gains. It took an average of 23 days for homes to sell in the final quarter of 2021. This was 8 fewer days than in the same quarter of 2020, but 6 more days than in the third quarter of last year. Snohomish, Thurston, King, and Kitsap counties were the tightest markets in Western Washington, with homes taking an average of between 13 and 16 days to sell. All counties contained in the Western Washington report saw the average time on market drop from the same period a year ago, and every county except Whatcom saw market time rise compared to the third quarter. Longer days on market might suggest that things are starting to slow, but we don't think that's the case. Matthew believes that buyers are being a little more selective before making offers than in the past, and many may be waiting in the hope that supply levels will improve in the spring. The housing market remains in a state of imbalance, but it is believed that the frenzied pace of sales and price appreciation may start to soften in 2022. This will likely be due to financing costs and affordability acting as headwinds to price growth. Mortgage rates have started to rise again, and Matthew forecasted them to reach 3.7% by the fourth quarter. This alone will slow price growth as affordability in many areas declines. One last thing to touch on that still remains unknown that could have a significant impact on the market is long-term work from home policies. Many businesses have yet to determine their plans for remote working, but once they do, potential homebuyers who have been waiting to see how frequently they have to commute to work could immediately start looking to buy. Similarly, this could add inventory to the market as well. Thank you for listening. Reach out with any questions or for a full copy of Matthew Gardner's Q4 Western Washington market update.